So for a very long time, I found it really hard to just let things go. Like someone would say something and I would think about it for hours. I would stew on it. And sometimes it would go on for days and I'd just keep replaying it, trying to work out what it meant, trying to understand why it got to me so much or what I should have replied. But underneath all of that thinking, there was this thought all the time that kept saying, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? And if any of that sounds familiar, I just want to share something with you that has completely changed things for me. Because I spent many years trying to think my way out of pain, out of uncomfortable situations. And I can tell you, thinking is not the answer. Thinking is what keeps us trapped. So the answer is actually to feel. But no one really teaches us how to feel. And when I realised that feeling was the way out of the crazy thoughts, something settled within me that I had been looking for a very long time. There's nothing wrong with you fundamentally. The reason things get to you is because you think your thoughts are you. People have stopped connecting with their ability to feel and they just think their way through your lives. Why does that happen? Well, we're taught to think things and be analytical and critical from such a young age that that's how we believe we are. So just feel for a moment that time when you knew something was wrong deep down. You call it a hunch, your intuition, your gut feeling, but it's something that you just knew. And this is actually your divine feminine power at play. This is what we all innately have. And it has been working your entire life. It's been working every second of every minute. But what we've been taught to do is to ignore that feeling and to think. So we have moved away from that innate ability to recognise our intuition. You see, the qualities that women have, and men of course, but the qualities that women have that are heightened are the qualities of sensitivity, of intuition, of knowing, of that ability to feel, emotional intelligence, empathy. And they are incredibly powerful. They are so powerful and some of the most important qualities that exist within us. What am I saying? Not some of, they are the most important qualities that exist within us because we can't truly be ourselves without them. And unfortunately, we have just been living in a world that told us otherwise. And so the reason things affected me and affect you is because we're not using our feelings. And this is something I want you to really understand and really feel. In order to connect with your true self, you've got to be able to connect with your feelings and vice versa. So otherwise, you're going to have this constant battle between your thoughts trying to interfere with how you are thinking and then how you feel, and also then the ability to feel for yourself. Once you have this ability to feel and you have that strength within yourself to trust your inner knowing, nothing can shake you in the same way. Nothing can upset you in the same way because you ultimately know how you really feel. Your intuition increases and it is very simple. And I know that sounds almost too simple, but it is. Because your feelings are the truth. Your thoughts are not. Your thoughts are from past experiences, old conditionings that are not even yours. And they're not actually truly you. Your thoughts are not you. So when you start trusting your own feelings instead of thinking over, your life starts to change. You change and you start to come home to yourself. And this is where your power has always been, your true self. So how do you get to your true self? Well, just sitting quietly and putting your hands out right now. It's about dedicating time for yourself every single day to turn inwards, to have an honest conversation with yourself, but to feel your heart, because this is the first step. And if you are interested, I do have meditations on my other channel, Divine Frequency Sanctuary, and I'll put a link up for you. But for me, the starting point for everything was combining the practice of meditation, which is actually doing nothing and not thinking. And that way you can hear your spirit communicate to you. You can feel your spirit and you can live a much gentler but more powerful life and live in much a more aligned way. Have the most truly wonderful day.